limestone. Those walls are really, really high. In Florida, I don't usually see the limestone going that high. That's pretty nuts. But just look at this, there's caves in there. Wow. All right, Kyle.
It's been too long, man.
It's been probably years.
Yeah, it's been way too long.
At least a year, I think. It's a cold morning, and we're out here. I'm gonna give credit to Kyle on this site. I've been out here once, but I did not get on the stuff that Kyle did. And today we're hunting for something a little different. It is a fossil, technically, and it's also a mineral, like a rock, kind of like our agatized coral. But this is actually, I call angel wing agates. And
he gets credit for that cool name.
It is pretty cool. So I call it angel wing agate because these actually are going to look like angel wings if we find them, if we can find them today. What they really are is agatized oysters. So pretty cool, because this would have been from millions of years ago, 30, 40 million years ago, and this was an oyster bed that got buried, and they got basically agatized just like the coral did. And when we cut them open, they should look shiny.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they're beautiful on the inside.
They got druzy quartz sometimes in there. They can polish really well, and when you put the halves together, because it's an oyster, the shape, it kind of makes like butterfly wings or angel wings, and that's why I call it angel wing agate.
Yeah, perfect name for them.
What do you think about our chances of finding the spot today?
I think we will find it today. The water's up a little bit higher than usual, and it's been a long time since either of us have been in this area, so we're hoping that enough of it is exposed that we'll be able to see it, of course, but if it's a little bit underwater, that might help us get some of the oysters out of the exposure anyways.
Did you
so
get
we'll see.
all the oysters last time you were here?
No, definitely not.
That's what I wanted to
Definitely not.
All right. And by the way, it's fair to mention that the water is below 50 degrees today.
Yeah, it's terrifyingly cold.
It's going to be very cold. So whatever we get, we will earn and keep. So
you know, we should get sponsored by Red Bull.
Let's do it. Red Bull.
Red Bull gives us angel wings.
And we do it. Oh, just watch your head.
Spiders. It's wild.
Take a break from paddling when you're with us, Kyle, huh?
Yeah, that's nice.
There was an earthquake there. Now it's very rare that you can see a Florida waterfall. There it is, falling a good 4 or 5 feet.
All right, show me what we got, Richter.
All right, so we just got to this spot, and you guys were working right over there, and I found a big one. So
what is that lump of crud?
Angel wings, baby.
Angel wings, look at those.
Oh man, when you cut this right down the middle and open it, it's gonna have beautiful agate banding. It's gonna look like wings. It's gonna be beautiful. This is what we came for. These little unsuspecting agate rocks.
I got a big one.
There you go.
What's he got? What is that machine thing you got? That's awesome.
Oh, look.
Whoa.
There you go.
Oh, that water is cold. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
Fractured a little bit.
Let's get all this set up, guys, before we get too crazy. So we need a bucket. The boat's perfect in a perfect spot.
Boat?
Do you have a bucket, or do you want a crate from us?
I got a little bag, but
Let's get you a crate and us a crate.
Here, I'll go get the crate.
the boot.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me get one on chest. Okay, pull a chunk out. I'm thinking.
I think you have to hold it sideways.
Yeah.
Yeah, to like hold it. Oh, your boots are so close to the... You need to get yourself some waders, my man.
I'm like right on the edge of hell.
Now, if this works right, we should have
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
big old oyster chunks in there. Little guys, big guys. There we go.
All right.
So that works.
I hear him.
I
know, that's the thing. You freaking...
I hear it. What do we got?
Oh, God, I saw
no.
it fall off now.
Where'd it go? And it disappears into
Down
the
here.
ether.
Yeah. There it is.
Check that.
Okay, so the water is frigid. So what I'm doing is I'm boiling some water here,
Check that out.
and I'm gonna actually, oh nice, I'm actually gonna put it in that bucket, so we won't have boiling water, but we'll have warm water. So when we're digging for these, we can heat our hands up periodically, because it is very cold. But Kyle's over there, he's got a bucket full. Henry's working through some clay right there, and look at those.
Oh, I got a big one coming, I think.
You got a big one coming?
Oh, no, it's fractured.
I'm wondering if
It's three.
3 of them.
Hey!
All right,
I got one.
what do you got?
I got one, hold on.
Whoa,
That's thick.
that's gonna be beautiful. I can't wait. All right, my hands are cold. I've got Henry and Kyle back there, and they're digging into the clay. And I wanted to show you real quick this one that I'm about to pull out, so you can kind of get an idea of the matrix that they're in. So check this out. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can see up in here, right there. Get the camera to focus. Right there, there's one hiding. So, oh, there's a little piece of one. And then this one feels pretty big. So you just gotta kind of get your hands in there and noodle them out. There's no better way that we have found out than to just dig it out of there. Look at that, there we go. Ah, there it is. All right guys, so look at this in here. We have a ton of these oysters. Now, we've been pulling them out and you've been looking at them, they look really crazy. So I kind of want to show you with the cake off of them, all the clay, what they actually look like. You can see the agate. And now you can, with all that clay off of there, you can see the shape of the oyster. And it kind of looks like a modern oyster. It hasn't changed a whole lot. Maybe some of the outside shell is gone, but that is the agate. So this is what it looks like. Really cool. They're all like a little bit unique, a little bit different, just like the coral. And it's about time to get out of here. All right, man. It was a rough start today, I'm not gonna lie.
Very rough.
Wild caught here, living in the Stone Age, had no data on like a map.
I was just trying to go by memory.
And it's crazy because we've had 3 hurricanes in what, 3 years since you've been here?
Yeah.
And
Tons of water.
This river's changed.
Yeah. I can't imagine the amount of water that must have been flowing through here to just cause everything to look way different.
There's boulders where there wasn't boulders. I mean, we could tell because we had photos of the site. So it was really, really challenging to get on, but here we go.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yep. These are going to look great.
They're going to be awesome. So I just wanted to give a big thanks to Kyle. And if you guys haven't seen Kyle's channel, I'm going to link it in the description below. He's got a bigger channel than I do. He's out there treasure hunting all the time. You're like full time. And I just look up to people like that who are just out there getting after it. So check out his stuff because he's got from doing fossils like we do to coral to bottles and all. You think of a treasure, Wild Kyle's got a video on it. And so go definitely pay him a visit. And thank you so much, dude.
Absolutely, brother.
I can't wait to cut these open.
Yeah, I
We'll
can't
see what we
wait.
get. Hey guys, how's it going? So I am back at my place and I've got all this stuff behind me. Let me show it to you and then show you what we're gonna do next. So this is, these are all the oysters. They've kind of dried out. Actually, I've had them out here for a couple of days and now I am gonna go ahead and clean them off and see what is inside. So I'm hoping by letting them dry, the clay is gonna be a little easier to get off, but honestly, what we're gonna do is we're gonna hit them with the pressure washer, and that should probably take care of most of the gunk. So let's go ahead and hit a few and see what they look like. Yeah, so it's pretty crazy because underneath it's still it just looks like an oyster. It's so cool, but it's agatized completely hard. You can definitely tell, and that is hard. Now I think some of this edge is flaking off, but mostly these look pretty solid. I think these are going to be solid enough to put on the saw. So let's get a few of these cleaned up and we're going to cut a few open. It's crazy. Some of these still have, that's got a root growing into it. That's pretty crazy. So I tried to pick a good assortment of like different sizes and shapes. So I really don't know what they're gonna be like. So yeah, some of these are flaking off like little pieces, but little outside pieces are loose. But in generally, you know, it's pretty solid. This one I'm real excited about. Maybe that'll be over there. This one's a pretty big one too. So let's get to cutting these open today, guys. I'm using the high-tech saw. I really love these guys. If you're looking for a lapidary saw, just pull the trigger on this guy. There's a lot out there. I have slab saws and stuff, but as far as like running through anything that'll fit on a 10-inch blade, it's just so convenient. They have this great water compartment. It's easy to clean, which obviously it's not very clean, but I could clean this up and it would shine like new. Simple on and off switch. It's got drain plugs. It's got little rubber feet. It's just a really good saw. So let's run through some here and see what we get. Oh my gosh. That is the one. How does it go from being a ugly, oh, crazy oyster to that? Oh my gosh. All right, so here they are, all cleaned up, and I'm trying to catch the druzy here in the sunlight because inside some of these little tiny voids there's actually little crystals in there and they sparkle in the sunlight. It is a little difficult to capture, but man, when you see this, it's really cool. I can't be happier with these. True to the name we gave them, a lot of them look like angel wings, and that's pretty cool. Some of them don't, but they still have really intricate patterns and look really cool. I'm just going to be really excited to put some of these on display. And here I actually stuck some in my case next to some of my shark's teeth, and I think they're gonna look really awesome. So it was so fun to get these. Again, big shout out to Wild Kyle for bringing us to such a rare exposure. I've actually already been in touch with folks at the Florida Museum of Natural History. We're going to be sending a couple up to those guys. They want to get a look at them. It seems like they know the species, but they certainly don't know of an exposure like this that has so many. So that'll be fun to look at. We might even get to have those guys come out there. If you like this video, please give me a like and subscribe, because I'm hoping to have some more videos here in the future with different types of fossil hunting, of course, but also maybe some more lapidary adventures and crystal hunting.